Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact, and today we're continuing Vultur, Volans, Chapter Act 1. The Illusions of the Mob, a thorough investigation. Head towards the Research Preparation Center. Ilyas remembered two things that he had to do. One of which is collect his pay at the Research Preparation Center, and apparently the second thing that he remembers he needs to do, he can't explain. So yeah, we're a little bit into this little story quest for Alhaitham, and we're immediately introduced or put into a situation of mystery, and this Ilyas person was kidnapped, who escaped, except has memory issues, has like amnesia to some of the things that happened. And we're trying to help him get his memories back, so we're going to head to the Research Preparation Center where he normally apparently picks up his paycheck. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Wait, what? Is it in here? Could I have potentially used this and walked into here? Oh well. Yeah, I totally could have, but whatever. Took it really weird. The Traveler's Way. Because she can glide and stuff, she has no problem jumping down. But if you can't glide, you probably have to walk up all these stairs and walk through this hall. Alright. The Research Preparation Center, here we go. Open up! The House of Dane. Alright, what do we have? Head towards the Research Preparation Center. I think I read that already a bunch of times. Hey dude, we need money. Our bro here says you owe him money. Give us the money, Mustachio.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
No, we're on a different matter at the moment.
I did.
Oh, never mind.
Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days?
He's been kidnapped, Makesh, if you have to really know.
That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up.
As in something potentially life-threatening.
But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and cancelled his off-site project.
That is suspicious. We must look into this Chandra character.
He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Alhaitham's like, no, this is unacceptable. Ilyas here has been kidnapped against his will. He had no control over her. Whether he can show up on time or not, so you should not be so tough on him.
I have no objections.
But Alhaitham, you gotta stand up for your bros. I guess, technically speaking, Ilyas is not his bro. Just a person that, of interest at the moment, so there's really no point standing up for him. We gotta look for Chandra. Alright, I don't know why I just, wandered around a little bit there. Where do they want me to go? They want me to go to this tea house. Okay. Hey, Catherine. Bye, Catherine. We're busy right now. We'll see you tomorrow for daily commissions, though. Oh, he's outside.
Ilyas?
long time no see. What can I do for you?
We got questions, Chandra. You're suspicious.
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why. Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore.
Ah, that's suspicious.
I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Acting Grand Sage, I didn't see you there. I shouldn't have acted so, or I shouldn't have behaved so nonchalantly with someone of your status around.
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh.
Don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down.
Yeah, we don't have access to information anymore.
I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
Is he talking about ChatGPT? Well, in the future where people can just use ChatGPT to like create essays and do their homework and do all these things for them. Going back to having to actually look through a textbook for the information to write a report, that's going to be so inefficient. I remember back in my days, I guess, this will kind of show how old I am, but I remember when Wikipedia started becoming a thing on the internet and people were just like pretty much copying Wikipedia articles on whatever topic that they were talking about and maybe change a few words or whatever as to do their homework or whatever. And it was kind of a bit of a debate whether it is okay to use Wikipedia as a reference or use Wikipedia at all to get the information for your homework, since it is like crowdsourced, I guess. Is that the right term? It's like controlled by the public in one way or another. But I guess there is like a really strong community behind all the different wiki pages. So I don't know. But at the time there was like debate on whether Wikipedia is a useful reference or not. And whether Wikipedia or Google or whatever you can cite as references. And now I guess the new thing is whether ChatGPT being all the more I don't want to say better, because they all have their own uses. Maybe just better for certain jobs, certain things. Is also in the debate now whether ChatGPT should be used to help people do their homework and stuff, help students do their homework. And most of the people say no, but then it kind of opens up the debate to whether does homework really help that much for learning. Maybe more time in the classroom to reflect and like learn. Like I guess the part of homework is for you to recall information, and that helps you solidify that kind of information in long-term memory. That's the point of homework. But maybe classrooms, instead of just receiving information, there should be more time to also recall information too, like working more in projects, doing more group activities and stuff with information or with whatever lesson that is being taught. But yeah, I guess I'm not really qualified to really talk about this matter, but that's what I've been hearing about this whole ChatGPT AI doing all your homework for you and kind of making homework kind of obsolete. or at least gamified, or you can kind of game the system a bit easier than you would back in the days.
There are only a handful of people at the Akademiya who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Oh, what? Are you remembering something, Ilyas? Wait, I thought there was 2 L's in his name.
Ilyas? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts.
Blah.
I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module. Like a worker bee in a beehive.
This is similar to what the Doctor El Doctore said, right? Where he has like many versions of himself all over the world in different stages of his life. Some older, some younger, and whatnot, all doing like different things. And Nahida made him make a deal that he would destroy them all or something like that.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
He's trying to create copies of himself by like imprinting his brain onto other people's brains. Collective consciousness? A path of evolution? Oh, that's crazy.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective. ...
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
To get more work done, Paimon.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility.
This is how Naruto like learned the Rasengan, right? He like multiplied himself millions of times, well not millions, maybe like hundreds of times, and had each clone like partner up and learn to do or try to practice the Rasengan technique, and then he would like dispel the clones, but then all their collected experience like I guess combine into him somehow. He like remembers all the things that his clones has done somehow. So having 100 versions of himself do the technique, it's as if he did like 100 reps of it all at once. Except it makes him like super tired because it requires a lot of energy to do it. And he would just like eat a lot of ramen or something to try to replenish his energy.
Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
We call it the collective.
Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Humanism?
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What does your elf eye see, Alhaitham?
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
Maybe he's delegated to a lower number or a higher number in a lower position because Suresh hasn't had the ability to like fully control him yet.
I'm not sure what Siraj's
Siraj.
numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Well, let's go.
Please, wait.
Oh, what else can you give us?
I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Yes, do you know where he is?
Huh? Do you know something?
Spill it, tell us right now.
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages.
That's for Alhaitham to know.
There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki.
That's who we will question next.
If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Ooh. We gotta look for Janaki, who is apparently reading by some place that we know of. Wow! Oh, hey there. We're not creepy or anything, okay? We just want to ask you some questions. It's good to see you, though. You looking good tonight.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
My brain got turned to mush.
Are you playing dumb with me?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done?
That's not what he's saying, clearly. I guess she's blinded by emotion right now. She's not thinking rationally.
Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
Gosh darn it, Janaki, we're going after a potential criminal here. Put all your attitude aside.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is?
He's a suspect right now in an investigation. We gotta figure out if you're an accomplice.
Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Well, you'd be way further bottom than Ilyas here.
Ilyas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh. Just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Those are all they're all factors of 9? No, wait, is it a factor of 9? I don't think so, actually. 9 times 4 is 36, actually. Yeah, 9 times 5 is 45. So yeah, they're all factors of 9. Is there something to do with the number 9 here?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
That's what they say about, like, people with ADHD and stuff, right? Where it's like, they might get bad grades in school, but they're being graded on a different system that their brain isn't used to. It's kind of like, I guess the often, what do you call it, comparison would be like grading a fish's ability to climb tree or a monkey's ability to swim or whatever. Of course, they're not gonna do like a monkey is not gonna do as good as a fish at swimming, and fish isn't gonna be able to climb a tree. But that's kind of how it is like for like a lot of children who has like different. They're like wired different. Their brains are wired differently, but they're all graded on the same like criteria. And it's just like, oh, you might be really good at school. You might be really good at remembering things and regurgitating things, but that doesn't mean you're good at like socializing. Doesn't mean you're good at organizing your time. Doesn't mean you have the discipline to do the things that might not be immediately rewarding, but will be rewarding like a long time down the road kind of thing. So just because you get good grades in school doesn't mean you're actually like a smart person or a well put together person necessarily. Even though it does like correlate, I guess. Like if you do good in school, there's a really good chance that you are equipped to handle a lot of the challenges in life. But it doesn't necessarily guarantee that.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
Oh, here we go.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Oh, I wonder what he did now. Now that you're making us beg the question, you gotta tell us.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Yeah, time to get paid. Best time of the day is when you get paid. All right. We shall receive our paycheck. Or at least Ilyas.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharva.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
See you. Bye-bye. Do I take this ladder? Or ladder? Do I take this elevator? Let's talk to this lady. Hello, what do you need? Are you a Matra? Oh, so you don't exactly know who or what I do, huh? No worries, as a matter of fact, that's a good thing. The fewer people who come to talk to me about work, the better. That means our academic environment is a healthy one. A life surrounded by books. That does sound rather nice. I'd say that there's no simpler form of life than one where your only goal is to study. Even I sometimes want to borrow a book or two when I look at the tidy shelves in the house of Dana. But that's just a thought. I know myself. I'm far too impatient to read. Okay. Gonna go up here. There's a go down? I'll just go up. Alhaitham, are you here? Can you... Yes, he's here. Can you help us? What did you find?
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Okay. What is it that you find? Ooh. Wait for Alhaitham to look through the information. Investigate. About the ghost of Parties DI. There are witnesses that say that there is a mysterious shadow wandering around Parties DI at night. The investigation found nothing suspicious and the case was closed. For some reason, I'm reminded of like the Dark Knight hero, but that's in Mondstadt. Is there an equivalent of the Dark Knight hero here in Sumeru? Parties DI is oh, that's the place where Tainari was staying with the robot dude, right? Maybe the mysterious shadow is the robot, because nobody knows that it's a robot. It like transforms in a cube when no one's looking, or when people are looking, and then can move around when people are not looking. Investigate. There are many vacancies for sages, and the number of suspicious people spreading various news in Sumeru City has increased significantly recently. The 4 of 30 are looking to recruit for surveillance to ensure the city's peace and stability. Is it an application? About the sleepwalking eccentric, the Ratrawarsht Darshan has also had an abundance of weirdos. Recently, there is a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the heavenly sent thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation. Wait, what? Why is there an open quote there? Or is that a closed quote? It's missing a quote in there somewhere because it opens with a quote, it ends with a quote, but then there's a quote in front of the heaven sent thesis, but there's no end quote there. There's some typos here. Oh, okay. What have you found, Alhaitham?
What's wrong?
You can't find anything, could you?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Okay, that sounds good, Alhaitham. Let's do it.
What have I done?
Oh man, you've done bad things. So bad. Oh man, Ilyas, bad, so bad.
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Akademiya for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
So he ratted out a bunch of like other people, that's why people hate him?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Akademiya sent you a commendation.
My head.
What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts.
Take some Advil, I don't know.
Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry.
Talk about a splitting headache, haha.
That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Try harder.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
It's because he's super handsome, okay?
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Oh my goodness, could his sister be complicit? Some of the things that's happening?
Something to read.
Go to Gandharvaville. Okay. Is Tainari gonna be here? Tainari! We're here to visit you with a friend, Alhaitham. He totally misses you, even though he won't say it himself, but he feels it deep inside.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Oh. Awkward silence.
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
What's happening?
Ilyas, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Akademiya. We've even been receiving threat letters.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Akademiya. You can always come back home.
And join their family business selling, soap.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry, as we talked really loud that this family can remember, that can hear us. Excuse me, what are you saying about amnesia, floating child?
Hey, that's enough, you two. Ilyas isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk.
Ilyas's sister brings you to a quieter place.
So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here, it's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah, you don't remember? After the incident, you...
She doesn't remember.
Ilyas? What's wrong?
Help him jog his memory, Isabel.
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision, but Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
Oh, yeah.
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilyas.
Okay. See you later,
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do.
Spill the beans, Ilyas.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies, but I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Oh, no.
Loathing?
Why would you hate Alhaitham? He's got such manly arms and beautiful eyes.
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
Those are Siraj's thoughts. He probably hated Alhaitham for being selected as a Grand Sage.
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Yes, please.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
Too late for what? We can always just murder him and his collective consciousness if it ever becomes an issue. That's how we've handled every situation we've come across. We just started slashing away. It's solved way more issues than you'd think.
You're right. Let's head out.
Oh, it's a quest complete, which is nice because then I can end things here. And the next one, oh, Pride and Prejudice. Isn't that like a famous book of some kind? That's the name of the quest. So yeah, the next one we will head to Siraj's hideout. I'm gonna end things here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I guess hope to see you in the next one. And goodbye.
Yeah.